Okay. What's up, Zerg? You ready for Guild Wars? I'm not ready for Guild mentally, at least. I'm ready for this. You know, I kind of wish, I wish more gacha games did like the Grand Blue Princess Connect, like Guild Wars style of PvP. I feel like it'd fit really well, and like at least like Star Rail for sure. That's also, it was brought to my attention that that clock, the yanagi has a clock on her sword, and it matches your time zone, like based off of your game info, which relatively accurate, because it is indeed 9:05, and it is indeed 9:05 on the clock. Cool little thing they got. Or say I don't have data yet. Yeah, she's only been out for a day. I think that takes like a week before they do it. How'd they manage that? Off your IP. It's actually really easy. You just have to have a string that bases it off of your IP from where you're connecting, and it'll know what time zone you're in. That's why, for instance, games like PoE, for instance, I don't have to, like, it doesn't matter what server I'm on, it'll tell me the central time. At least the servers I've tried. Like, I've had it on like Washington DC. I've had it on Pacific servers. Then in Texas, keeps telling me, it keeps showing me my time in Central. It's a bit more common nowadays, but your IP like has that info. So it's not actually all that difficult. And for how to get it done, I need a pen rig. Yeah, so they just do that, and then they just code the clock to match the time. It's a lot of work, honestly, on the back end. I have a pen ratio, but not for that. For Freedom Blues. I'm not trying to say like, oh, it's so easy. No, it's a lot of work on the back end for the coding stuff, but it's like how they did it is relatively simple. Because your IP has like all that information when you connect to it. For Guild Wars starting in the morning. I mean, Guild Wars dead to me till nighttime, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I just need to figure out like I'd meant to test out if I could do a 3-button setup with Berserker, because I can guarantee. So I have the Sietha sword built, the first one for Attack Awakening, and then I have a 5-sword setup for the Saji sword, and then I capped out Sword Master because I had or Glory Bringer because I had a crap ton of stuff left over after the Sietha sword. Shoot, I think I still have like 40 something left over after doing all that. But it takes, I mean, it takes about the same. It's 3 buttons. Because it's like energized, double strike, galleon buff, let it go burn. An MC basically by himself just kills the dummy. But I feel like there's faster. I feel like if I just do my do my like relic buster setup. Could probably just one turn it with like 2 buttons. Actually, I don't even need the 2 buttons. It'd literally just be Charlotta, or not Charlotta, Shatola one. Pretty sure that just kills it. Managed to get the, yeah. It was kind of weird. My luck for gacha this week has been okay. You know, we won the 50-50. I was able to, I got, I think like 3 swords last week. I was fully prepared to just get a bunch of axes, but especially because I got that axe off the start. But no, I got the 1 axe, and then after that it was just straight swords the whole time. That was pretty nice. I don't think I got enough Tiamat anima to finish uncapping my Tiamat summon though. Yeah, has been kind of screwing me over on that. Unfortunately. Oh, shit creek in that regard. But alright, we're gonna see if they fixed the story. Can I do something controversial? Just turn the music off for now. Listen to the lo-fi. I need both of these, but I'd rather go for the hot material first. Bro, it's a bit of a shit show right now to figure out what like items I need for Yanagi, because they're still like crunching the numbers, because like on the betas people were like better in 4-piece, like basically this setup, right? 4-piece thunder, 2-piece this. And then when she was like releasing, everybody's like, I saw a bunch of people be like, she just goes in 4-piece chaos jazz, period. And a lot of them were like citing, they were just like, because it comes with the 30 and it comes with 5% more electric damage, because the electric damage is available at all times, right? Because this is a 2-piece for 10. A 4-piece this gives you 15. But then they forget that this gives you 28% attack while the enemy is shocked. And Yanagi basically, especially with Rina, basically permanently shocks the enemy. So, I was watching a video today that it was like last second, but he was basically crunching the numbers. He had a spreadsheet. That's the videos I like, dog. When you show me the numbers, that's one thing I love about like Grand Blue Fantasy videos. They always show the numbers, right? Even if it's as little as like just showing you the damage numbers at the end, they always show you the numbers. A lot of other gacha games are like, yeah, no, this is what you want. It's like, where's the numbers, dog? Where's that Excel spreadsheet? How can I trust you when you don't give me the Excel spreadsheet? But yeah. Oh, I saw it looked pretty good. I'm kind of sad. I should have like grinded, I guess. But I saw finally someone using the Viking main hand from the new raid. All it did was it was just Viking with its main hand, and then it hit. I don't even think it used a button. I think it used like Summer Galleon buff and then attack. But the flurry was nice. Still did what it was supposed to do. Yeah, I need to get Freedom Blues. We need to farm Freedom Blues, and this needs to be electric damage attack, because we have a lot of attack. We have attack from this. attack from this. We don't need any more attack. That's so cool. Oh, just learning that this works like that. Oh, that's so good. I would make that my clock on the computer. When used it in a video about options for meat farming. Oh snap! I didn't pop up on my recommendeds. My recommendeds right now are just like, here's yanagi videos and here's TFT videos. Like that's it. That's all it gives me right now. And I just refreshed YouTube, and apparently there's a 2-week-old video about how the world champion just got banned from set 12 in TFT. It's getting spicy. And then Drunk Bay and Mume singing Low by Flow Rider. I've already seen before. But yeah, I guess I'll have to look that up. It's just I find it so weird that like absolutely I've seen so few videos. I guess probably because most of them are in Japanese, and I'm like searching for it in English. I've seen like next to no videos covering the class champion weapons, like in detail. See what A rank we get out of this. Two A ranks. Ambi? Oh, sick. That's one less that I need. Beautiful. That's actually pretty good because that's the W drive for each. Rina and yanagi. That was actually a pretty good tempo. That was worth. There's a spreadsheet made for all the math of options for the simultaneous equation Camden Yu-Gi-Oh card because it was actually a viable card to use in tournaments. I have no idea what that card is, but the fact that there's a spreadsheet for it, or there was a spreadsheet for it, scares me. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in like forever. But like the very thought of that terrifies me. Oh shit, this one's like fully kept out. We're winning. Listen, I don't think I have like the other generic support A rank. Oh, there's this one that's Lucy. That'd be nice to have. This one I think is from, yeah, the BP. Wait, both of these are from the BP. Huh? Oh, because this is the defense one. The support one. I guess I have all the support. A rank ones minus Lucy's. Oh, this is for Seth. Yeah, I just need to do. I just need one more now to cap out my. Which if I can just get 10, I can make it and cap that out. Nice. Alright. So we're gonna go back to the story, and hopefully it's fixed. So we no longer get stuck on the VR thingy. Let's go! We're in. What is this brain melting shenanigans do? Confusion monster. Extra. What the fuck is an extra deck? What? Whose combined level and ranks equal the total number of cards in both players' hands on field size. Brother. Out here needing like to write a goddamn thesis for a math major to be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh with some of those cards. Oh, one of them got bang booified. That's the bow dude. This is the fusion deck. Or summoning mechanics, so they renamed it. Oh, I have no idea. Last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh, I was like, let's just say that we were still talking about the years in like, oh something. There was not a 1 in front of the numbers yet. Last I played Yu-Gi-Oh. So fusion decks, extra deck. I wasn't really. What you had was what you had back in my day. Back in my day, Buster Blade whoop his ass. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh. Funnily enough, Yu-Gi-Oh was like probably the one trading card game I got into and out of like the fastest. Because like I really liked the art design, but then like actually playing it, especially with like the sacrifice and it got old to me pretty quick compared to just playing like Magic the Gathering. I don't like how stuttering this. Oh.
周囲を確認しましょう。左側の壁が脆くなっていますね。壊してみましょう。やりましたね。気のせいじゃなければ僕らとはいえ今は追いかけて倒すしかないでしょう。後期
Right, then yeah, it was still fusion decks. Ah. Yeah, that explains that, because I think the last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh was like 07? Oh, no, not even. Before that. At least that's like the last time I like paid attention enough to Yu-Gi-Oh for. I still can't get over. He kicks the door, bro. That shit's so funny. But that's like the last time I paid attention to the cards in a capacity of like, how does this game play? I still collected cards every once in a while for just art in general. Knock knock, baby. I need this bang boo, bro. This bang boo, like, oh, it's just so funny to just watch him like knock a fucking door down, just start blasting that gap. Was the extra deck that tripped me up and not XYZ monster? I guess cause like XYZ is like something I use pretty commonly as like a descriptor. But it's, I think part of it is also just because I've seen Yuna play. Yuna sometimes plays, or a while back, been a while since she did it, but played Master Duel, and I think like sometimes they would talk about XYZ in the chat. I don't know, XYZ sounded familiar to me. That's why I was just like, oh, okay. But like the fusion deck one was, I was just like, fusion extra deck, what? Like, what the fuck? I don't know, I never really used anything that needed the like fusion deck. I was just like, slap down monsters, let them go crazy. Sacrifice, bring out Red Eye Black Dragon. Fire in my laser. I don't know, like I'm just serious. I was never really too into like Magic. Or not Magic. So I was into Magic. I was never really too into Yu-Gi-Oh past the art, in all honesty. So a lot of that just went over my head. I knew how to play what was it? Duel Masters? Like better than I knew how to play Yu-Gi-Oh at the time. But that's because it had a pretty similar system to Magic. It was kind of like, I feel like it was kind of like in between the two. Then I had the, I also learned how to play because I had the Game Boy game for it. Game Boy Advance. Played that a bunch. Was it Game Boy Advance or was it the DS? No, I think it was the Game Boy Advance one. Shame that Duel Masters swapped over here. As far as I'm aware, it's still going over in Japan. I'm not overly surprised. There's a lot of things that it's just like over here, like would come over here and we'd be like, eh. And then you look over in Japan and that shit's been going forever. Like Beyblade? That's the thing. I've heard they're still coming out with new Beyblade stuff to this day. And like over here, like I still see Beyblades though from time to time, but for the most part, even people I knew who used to like collect Beyblades, they're just like, wait, that's still going? It's like, oh, that, I think like Bakugan's another one, I think is what it's called. That's one that I really didn't know too much about, and apparently that one's really old. Where it's just like, I mean, I just called it Fancy Marble. Yeah, I like Duel Masters had like really cool art, honestly. I don't know. Part of the other issue though is like I had a really hard time being able to get into trading card games. Period, because like let's be real, they're like the original like loot boxes, really, right? You buy the card back and then you pray to get something good out of it. And like, well, I grew up in a way where we could have hobbies in my household, right? Because like we had video games and stuff. It wasn't to the point where I could just go and buy like for me, getting a booster pack was like birthday, Christmas present. Like that was like one of the presents generally. Has like a little tack on. They're like, oh hey, by the way, we know you like the art from Magic, so here's a booster pack. You know, which my mom still like used to do up until I think it's like graduated high school. And then now usually it's just like here's an IOU. Negotiations for whenever you want to buy something super expensive. Like a lot of times, like a lot of stuff that I should be aware of, even at the time I played it, I got no idea. I played it like super hardcore casual. For me, like trading card games was basically just something to pass the time while like either camping or just like chilling in between class periods if we had time, depending on the game. And even then, usually I'd play like just regular cards, right? Play some poker, play some Go Fish, play some blackjack. Yeah, because like the last time I played, I think it was like, no, I think it was like 05, 06 was the last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I remember giving away my entire like deck, which had a somewhat mint condition Dark Magician card in it. Um, was to like one of my teacher's kids. He was much younger than me, but he was really into Yu-Gi-Oh! And he really wanted like the Dark Magician card, but they couldn't get like booster packs. So I was just like, brought my binder and I was like, here you go. She was like, I don't, there you go. I'm done with that. You can have that. He'll have more fun with it than I do. Yeah, Duel Masters, I got into it because like I saw the anime, and then I got the Game Boy Advance game, and then I think it was like it was either Walmart or uh or like a bookstore that had like a deck, like an actual deck for Duel Masters, and I was like, oh snap, I got it. And then I mucked about with it, and I found out some friends also had decks, so we kind of just messed around with it. Oh, Beyblade was still going on over here up until like 2015. Series wearing up on Cartoon Network. What's today? No idea where the series past that one. They're still going. Stop watching cable. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know about the series too much. I stopped watching the series. Probably really only in the first season, to be honest. I know in Japan they're still doing the like the actual Beyblades themselves. They're still getting like new ones. I stopped watching cartoons pretty early on. Mostly out of because I got bored, I guess. Spent more time on my computer, and then playing like fighting games. My TV was almost like, especially through high school, was almost exclusively just hooked up to. I had like 360 yet. I don't remember when I got 360. No, I think it was like junior year of high school I got 360. I was a little late on the party for that one. But just basically had it hooked up to Tekken. You about to get blocked, baby. Go Yanagi, go. Go Yanagi, go. Oh. Oh, wait, does anyone getting a Yanagi doppelganger? Or Miyabi? Not a doppelganger?
ありがとうございます。課長。
She can slow. You gonna slow down time? Is that what I'm saying? I thought I should play a brand new wave just last year in Japan, what am I saying? Yeah, I didn't know it was like that recent, but yeah, it's kind of insane. I honestly like I look at that because like trading card games, I'm like you can do new cards, you can do shelf cards, bring them back. You have like 20 different things. You do the Magic the Gathering with all the collabs, stuff like that. And then but then like with Beyblade, I'm like, how many times can you make tops? Like there has to be a way where you just run out of tops to make at some point, right? Like you have to hit a point where you're just like, there's there's really so many tops you can do. To be fair, I think I had one of them. I think I had the, what is it, the white tiger one? The white tiger top? I think that was another one that I think Walmart had on sale once, and I just was like, yoink. I was like, yoink. I'll take that. Thank you, bro. But yeah, for me, like, I'm not too surprised. Mostly, like, for me, the biggest shock was when I found out that the Dragon Quest like monster catching series was still going, because like in the West we got another one recently, but I think the first and only one we had gotten was was Dragon Quest Joker on the DS. I think was the only one we had gotten, and I think that was like the third or fourth one in this, or was it the second one? I don't remember. It was one. It was, I knew it wasn't the original one. And then like we never got another one in the West because I guess it just didn't do that well. And then recently we got another one or two of it, but it kept going. I think it was like, I think it's on like what, 9 or 10 now or some shit. But yeah, that Bay play is part of the reason why like the White Tiger the most out of the 4 beasts. I'm not gonna lie, like I got it and then I used it a couple times. It was pretty cool, but it's probably in a box somewhere, to be honest. My family doesn't have a habit of throwing stuff away very much, unless it's like broken. Yeah, the White Tiger dude was definitely pretty sick. Yeah, Beyblade was great. I think I used it once in the house, and it like dented one of like the old wooden furnitures we had, and mom was just like, you turn that shit on in the house one more time, it disappears for life. And so it got demoted to just sitting pretty on a shelf. I don't know. Yeah, it's just what it is. First it would be the Beyblade would go missing, then I would go missing. Lost in the sauce. Oh, oh. It like froze for a bit, so I thought it game frozen. Red bean token. Alright, so Moonlight Purge unlocks. That means we go back to this. Well, first we go to the HIA and get our support stuff. Oh wait, I think that means we have access to... Yep. She's 169. Couldn't get the answer today, so or yesterday, so we got it today. She's 169 centimeters. Oh, that's significantly shorter than... That's weird, because it, like, in-game, her model doesn't seem 6 centimeters shorter than Caesar's. Or not even, yeah, 7, right? It's like 6 or 7 centimeters. Because I think Caesar's, yeah, Caesar's 176, so it's like a 7 centimeter difference. It didn't seem that much shorter. Why is Sokaku not on here? How do they add Yanagi's trust thing, but they don't add Sokaku, who's been in the game since the beginning? What? What? Huh? That's so weird. That's so weird. Like, yeah, the character's been in since launch. Oh, so we're gonna put the info on the thing. No, no. Like, huh? Huh? Is this just me? Oh, so that's why those parties were like that. I didn't realize that she was like, that she was like, Zhu Yan. Dude, yeah, for what I'm mistaken, her thingy is support or ether. I can't see it.
火で手入れしないと。
But yeah, I will say I think like if there's I want to get back to getting gunplay kits. Oh my god, I hate the fucking shotgun dudes, bro. The shotgun dudes are why like I need Suzu. But yeah, I really liked I got really into like collecting models. Warhammer absorbed my life. Because it came down because like especially because like for my brain with how to calculate like how much money I spend, I'm like very budget minded. Even when I have like a stable income, I don't spend very much money. That's why I have savings to buy more games now. But it's just like I don't know. It's like my brain cracked down. I was like, all right, if I'm gonna spend a bunch of money to try to get one card or something like that, right, for a deck, why not just spend that money to get the exact models that I want from like Warhammer, which is that. And I read a lot of the books for Warhammer Fantasy and 40k. I have like a I don't remember how many it is. I think it's like 60 units for Lizardmen. Not fully built. Because I got them around the time that I was pretty active. So I didn't spend a lot of time like at home sitting down. But I had that. I have a unit of Iron Breakers for dwarves. I have a unit of Space Wolf assault troops. I have a unit of Blood Angel assault troops. That one's kind of painted. And then I had a unit of Grey Knights. Plus some orc ones. The only ones that ever really got painted were some of the Space Wolf ones, and then the Space Wolf ones, one of the orc dreadnoughts, I forget what they're called. The orc chest, like rust cans. And then some of the Blood Angel got painted because I just turned them into the Black Rage soldier variants because I thought they were cool. Because they reminded me of me. We need to run the last go of this that we need for the week. Update detail. Optimizes the unlock conditions for some stages. You now directly unlock them, reaching the required internet level. During high difficult stage. Grant you first clearance reward from all the lower. Adds encounter events for Piper, Lucy, Lighter, and Yanagi to Hollow Zero. I think we need blue. Which blue is not this one. Blue is this one. Which is Ice Ether. Nar! Suck. I just want to use Yanagi, but this is like the ice one. I think the lightning one is this one. Yeah, this is the electric one. And this one's ice or electric. Realistically, it's ice because you want to line it up with the weakness of this thing. We're still going to use Yanagi.
りたい。
あ、月城抜刀準備。
何か
1匹2匹揃っていますわね。
うわせん
Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do some of the horse. Well, I think I'm gonna try to see if I can get lightning freedom blues lightning damage thing. What do you get? Perhaps some more deadly. That's fine. Restored pressure is increased. One of the few times where grabbing the focus thing actually gave us a bunch of this the stuff that we want.
行動目標キュート列車各助けがいい。俺様の力存分に頼っていいんだぜ。
Like actually for the first time, because usually like I think the two that we ran like earlier in the week, it was like I chose ice and I got like one ice one. For the longest time, I had to keep re-rolling them. I fumbled out a bit because he distracted me in the back. Yeah. In this case, like it really feels like when you go for the elemental ones, they're mostly designed for anomaly variants in mind because it's always based off of the debuff. It's like you apply shock, you get extra damage. He took so much damage there. Yeah, it seems like it's like if you're not running like an anomaly character, then I don't feel like there's a point in going for the elemental one, like specifically, like unless you just don't have a better option. I feel like you're better off going for like the decimal or the decibel, or not the decibel, the stun one, the dual one, or the or the dual ones, because you get stunned and you get a lot of like extra damage, and the energy one, so you can just constantly spam your EX. Every 10 seconds we'll get more. Every 10 seconds we'll get more decibel gauge, so we can ult more. We can combine that with like the energy one that gives us more decibels also. That's pretty good. I know, I literally detest how much this fucker moves, bro. I, like, honestly detest it. He just moves too fucking much. With too many fucking immunity windows. It's just so annoying. To be fair, part of it is just because we're also reduced attribute stacking. Because I'm waiting for the... We need one more combat to flip that. But once we flip that, we're gonna be... The dodge one wouldn't be bad. She also has a built-in parry. It's actually kind of interesting. Her, as a kit, her character is like insane. She's got a built-in parry in her cast. She's got whatchamacallit? Grab him for now, and then we'll swap him out later if we get another one. He's got a or she has a swap. She has an iframe on her basic on top of with her, like, it's, oh, there's so much stuff in her kit that, like, if you can just get her down, like, into the, like, just get how to play her really well, oh, she's gonna be beautiful. Oh, she's already beautiful. She's gonna be fantastic. It's why I'm still debating if I want to, like, actually, like, if I want to go for a W engine or not. Because, like, I'm pretty sure as long as I do all the events and stuff, that I can probably get her W engine guaranteed. But... Whee! That's pretty. But,
引き続きキュート列車せいせいしたなほら行こうぜ
that's gonna take a while. That's definitely gonna take a little bit to get it all together. Pretty good. Dodge is longer cooldown. Doesn't really matter, but we can use it to get through this for free. Free real estate, baby. Ooh, I didn't. Oh, actually, with the crit damage one, that's too good. Nothing there. Take less damage in this. Too bad there's nothing I really want. Triggering perfect assist increases fizz damage. That didn't do shit for me. Wait, what was it? I saw something about anomaly. Crit damage of shielded agents. Meh. Wait, what? Did I not? I could have sworn I moved. Oh well. That's it. It's just I need to get out of the mindset for because like Ellen, it was mostly just like run around, dodge, get your stacks, and then once you could do that. Then you would attack and try to get openings. The yanagi doesn't really need to do that. I won't lie though, like I was really excited for her because she had a naginata with the polearm, but then it turned into like a katana. Because it seems the whole thing for Section 6 is unless you're an Oni, you you get a katana because Miyabi has a katana. The other dude has two katanas that turn into like a bow thing, and then Yanagi has a naginata that turns into a katana. Like basically everybody gets something, gets a sharp knife except for Sokaku. I actually find it funny. And the bangbu. The bangbu gets the I guess I'm walking around with a Glock. I think it's more like a taser, but because I think it does electric damage, but still. Oh, that's pretty good. Nice. Oh wait. He nerfed my thing. Oh, grants pressure management. Huh. Unfortunately, we don't have to do it at the top, so we can't access the thing. I don't know which one of these is better. I'll take this one. The problem is I think we have to take a corruption on this next one. Yeah. We can get rid of it pretty quickly, but I just hope that it's not the one that I'm thinking it'll be. Oh, okay. Whew. That one's fine. That one doesn't matter. There's one that I hate getting because what it does is it caps how many coins you can hold, and if you're above that, it just instantly just takes away all of your coins. That one's so bad. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, we can still get rid of both of them though, so that's fine.
どっかのに
Sure. Do we have like shield generating from the thing?
せいせいしたな。ほら、行こうぜ。
I think this is the final boss though, no? Yeah. Come on, buddy. We can make the full thing. Boom. Yeah, her with the shock stuff is too good. And we don't even have her like really well kitted out either. But her damage is it's pretty intense. It's pretty nice. I like it. The nice thing is I can do this lineup, which lets me be lazy and lets me use a character I really like. Or like I have that I want to use. Just because it's nice to have, because Rena. Because of the way she extends how long shocks last for, which synergizes really well with the Thunder one. But if I want to, I can also swap over to like an anomaly setup because I have Piper, and she works really, really well with Piper. So I was watching some videos where people were showing off like the Piper setup, and I was just like, oh, that's actually pretty good. Honestly, pretty good. It's too bad Seth isn't on here, but I guess it kind of makes sense that he's not on here. Yeah, my main plan is to probably keep tossing like 10 pulls at this until we get the electric S rank bang boot, and then I'm probably just gonna store up. I'm probably gonna just store up the bang boot coins until they add the section 6 one in the next patch, and use them on that. Well, depending, because it kind of depends on whether the Yavi is good with Yanagi. It's just that I feel that with how many off field characters they've put out recently, or like characters that aren't like main DPS at the moment, like I have a feeling that Miyabi is probably going to be a main DPS, like a main field DPS. I'm also pretty sure she's ice, which I already have Ellen, and Ellen's like really good. At this point, it's kind of like if it doesn't make Ellen stronger, and if it doesn't make Yanagi stronger, and unless I'm like really into the design, I'm probably just not gonna pull for the characters, which is why I'm debating whether to get this. But the thing is that like, depending on how they handle, it's because I haven't played enough Star Rail to know how they handle the light cone situation in Star Rail. Because for instance, in Genshin, there's some weapons that even to this day are like incredibly powerful, and then there's other ones that they just keep getting power crept by like gotcha weapons and free weapons, and you just keep replacing them. And it's just like, I don't know how, because like the light cones, right, in Star Rail are similar to the W drives, where they're kind of designed kind of specifically for a character in mind, but they can sometimes work pretty well on another character too. The W engines seem a little bit more specific though, right? Like for instance, Caesar's is an S rank defense W drive, but it specifically buffs impact damage. Unless they decide to randomly make another defense character that scales off of impact. He's the only person that's going to use that. Yanagi on the flip side, like, is good. Because it's just electric anomaly buildup rate increased by 30%, and then when EX or special attack hits enemy suffering an attribute anomaly, the equipper gets more anomaly proficiency. And then when the anomaly proficiency is higher than a certain number, their disorder damage is increased by a bunch. You can use that on you can realistically just use that on any electric anomaly character that ever comes out, period. As long as that character wants attack, proficiency, and disorder is still relevant, right? But the point is that an anomaly character is generally going to want anomaly buildup rate, anomaly proficiency, and then the only part that's like a bit kind of iffy is the disorder damage part, because if they end up like nerfing it or they end up making some changes later where like, for instance, disorder kind of isn't the best play, then it would like kind of make this W engine a little worse. But realistically, like this W engine has some pretty decent future proofing, period, involved in it, which is why I'm like heavily debating going for it, because I have like a pretty good stockpile. Since it only took like 70 pulls to get Yanagi. The other caveat is I could also just try to see how much I could get and try to go for Yanagi 1. Like her first Mindscape. I don't know what that does. But I don't trust my luck that well. Inflicts an anomaly on enemy. Yanagi gains 1 stack of clarity. Stacking up to 3 times repeatedly. Repeated triggers reset the duration. Upon being hit by an enemy attack, consumes 1 stack of clarity to gain for 1 second. Has 1 or more stacks of clarity. Her anomaly proficiency increases by 80. That's actually kind of nice. Yeah, and then this is a like, I think basically like the second one is kind of like the really good one for her, because then she it's the one that lets her just keep dashing back and forth. And like but I feel like that's like good in like a burst setup, right? Like if you're going to like burst Yanagi. But yeah. Roland, Freedom Blues. Your finest Freedom Blues, good sir. Oh, I guess at least this way it means I can. If we get some good polar metal stuff, we'll just have it for. Oh. Shuba shuba shuba. Ah, shuba shuba shuba. Yeah, it's definitely something where it's like. If you don't play, like a lot of it's gonna go. Be like, huh? Or the first one to get attached to mechanics because it was lonely. Okay, even with the great Shuba Shake follow-up, it was still lonely. It was like, no, don't leave me alone. He's scary. Don't turn me into a duck. I deserve my full letters. To be honest, I had a feeling that Hippity Hoppity was gonna sneak up after the Shuba Ducks. But yeah, it's just to be honest, if I was a swiper, extra swiping, this wouldn't even be an issue. I'd go for Mindscape 2. I'd get her anomaly, her like W engine, call it good. Call it goodness. I just need 7. But the woes of being free to play. To be fair, I think the biggest thing like keeping me from doing it is like her free to play options right now are really good. She has like 2 pretty solid free to play options. Or at least like small wee wee options. Turbo boost. Yeah, it's always funny because the more, especially playing MiHoYo games, I realize how like straightforward and simple playing Grand Blue is in comparison. Like, we don't need a different stat for debuffers. They're just there. They exist. They just use the grid. Do you imagine if you were gonna play something that centers around debuffs, if you would have to have like a separate grid for like debuff rate up and stuff like that? I'd cry. I'd cry. No, we're just like, what's the most optimal form of damage so we can still survive? That, boom, good to know. I think like our only version of that is the Xeno Cocytus guns. Like that's about it. There's a couple others, but I think that's like the most prevalent one, really. And even then, that one's kind of slowly died off. Alright, did any of those have electric damage? That was a real question. Probably not. HP, garbage. Painful. Maybe I should probably just tune one then, I guess. Because the one we have isn't like super insane. All right, they reworked the quick select feature. Wait, what? Oh, it's because there's A rank ones. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Why is it giving me a warning when I told it to do discarded and B rank ones? Time to go say hi to Fancy Lady. I feel like if they ever release a character, probably the next character, well, actually they have a couple good ones, but I want a character that looks like her. She's pretty. Pretty cute. You know. She's pretty cute. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually not bad. What do you get off of it though? Yeah. She's getting like diminishing returns. The one thing that does translate is diminishing returns, right? From Granblue. But she's getting diminishing returns on attack. Because we just have way too much attack. It all went into pen and HP. Well, this is the thing I hate about MiHoYo games. MiHoYo games could give you literally the most perfect item. And you could be like, all right, we have, like, for instance, this one, like, I think honestly I'd rather it be like attack percent, anomaly proficiency. Or like, no, it'd be like attack, anomaly proficiency, and like anomaly. Actually, I don't know if you can get anomaly mastery as a substat, but basically, like, this is pretty close to like BIS. And then you will still have to fucking get another one because it'll do something like this. It'll just put two of them into, like, pen isn't like the worst stat to go into, but like if one of those had just gone into anomaly proficiency, it would be so much better. But no, because shit has to be RNG, and it can't just be like, you know, they can't give us a stupid option to just at least skew in a favor to go into a stat that we want. And it's just like, no, it'll be fine. Players won't be mad about that. Or I would burn down some offices off of that on principle. She's at 316. Her attack's not bad. For an anomaly character, her attack's really not that. Now, obviously, she's not going to be anywhere near Ellen right now because, well, I've been kind of sharpening Ellen since the game came out, so like every once in a while I'll still run like polar metal stuff here and there to get her some pretty good. But she's got some pretty good discs at the moment. They're not the best, but they're still pretty solid. Alright. Time to go get more of the night bang boo. I've seen, so I was perusing Reddit because I was trying to see if anybody had, if they made any mention on the Reddit that they fixed the VR system bug yet. Lo and behold, no, but yes, because people were putting spoilers about the story. But I saw a decent number. Wow, it did not like loading into this. But enemy attack plus 50%. Generate a large number of bombs every. But Okay, why is it like lagging out so badly? It's pretty bad. 33. Still a ways off from that. But I've seen a lot of people like being pretty positively receptive, at least on the Reddit, to this. That's pretty cool to see. Oh, nice. Not bad. So we have 4 keys, so you can grab this for upgrades. He's like, what's going on, butter? I find it hilarious that there's a bang boo that if you take it, it will just attack, it'll just attack the vendor, because why the fuck not? What? It cracks me up. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. How did I get this? I'd usually take that coin one, but I don't really think there's much of a point when I have like 5 coins. I'll just take the extra attack. Interesting. Oh, whoops. And B's basically dead. Supposed to bomb. Sure. Paper scattered in the corner. Oh. Really nothing. You said scattered in a corner, so I'm trying to like clear out the corners, but I guess not. I guess watch there just be like a random thing, like one of the corners I didn't blow up. Honestly, I still will say, especially seeing them do the like turning Sokaku, Miyabi, and other bum into Bang Boos. Like, I think for the TV mode, they really just need to let us like, like it'll be a lot of work, but they can do one of two things. Well, I don't think it'd be a lot of work, but they can do one of two things. They could either make it so that the characters that we have ourselves unlocked have like Bang Boo versions that then we can choose to like visually see. They really literally would do nothing. I mean, it wouldn't have to do anything besides be a visual change. They could make it like have some sort of passive or whatever. Or just make it where the Bang Boos we have are the ones that we can use. Cause bro, I'd be shark booing it up left, right, and center. Actually, no, yeah, I would, yeah. Because like if I can't see him running around on the motorcycle, I don't think there's much reason to be using the biker one.
Ambi.
I have a feeling that you spend like the contribution points to unlock them, and then they're just unlocked from there on. If I had to spend 70 every time to get Yanagi, it'd be worth, but it would suck. For some odd reason, she refused to attack. Like, sometimes she just doesn't attack. Oh, is it because the damage was too high, maybe? Oh. Huh. All zero created by the HIA. There you go. Basically, I have extra coins at the end of a thing. I just need to come back and give it to him. We literally have access to D&D in the ways of the murder hobo. Look, everything is murder hobo. Let's be real. Let's be real. Everything's murder hobo at all times. I will say it's always been relatively amusing to me how like you stick players in like an RP situation and then their first instinct is to just murder everything that breathes around them. It's like, you sure you wanna do that? Yeah. Okay. You sure? Yeah. Okay. Part of the reason, like, I don't think I should ever really DM a game. I used to have this little, like, side project for D&D that I would, like, I was slowly, like, world building, basically. And I'd put stuff together. Level 20, yeah, that was, honestly, that was, I had two things for it if I was gonna do it, right? It was the retired level 20 adventurer. What is this mysterious box I spy? My little eye. Or there's actually this I forget the name of the monster, but there's this automaton from one of the rings of hell where it doesn't kill things. Like its main job is just to capture things and then take it down to like one of the hellish planes. And it was gonna be that. Like that was like my two ways around it. Which was like, how badly do I want to like mess them? It's like, do we want to like EPK the party and just have the level 20 like demigod warlock or like demigod fallen paladin, like oathbreaker paladin bar owner kill them all, or are we just gonna have them piss off a duke of hell and then just let them have to figure out how to get out of it? I had a couple other ideas too. I had some friends who like they would do like they had a D&D session going, and one of them like the issue is like one of them found out like I made like a side mention about it, and I was just like, yeah, no, but I have this like D&D thing, like D&D world building thing I've been doing on like the side, and they're just like, oh, that's cool, you should let us do it. I was like, you guys don't want to be in there. He's like, why not? I was like, I have like 20 different ways to fuck you guys over because you guys are murder hobos. Trust and believe. You don't want to do that. You do not want to be in my world. Lich floating around using old edition spell rules. They're so old. To be honest, I think one of my favorites is the what was it? I think it was 4th edition. I have like 4th edition rulebooks. I think it was like just before they did the new edition stuff. But like there's some really like cool fucked up like class spells you could have in there. Bro, I had this one NPC, I was like, he would murder anything. And you'd be hard pressed to just all the like legendary actions that he'd have going on. Like, oh my god. Cause they had some really cool class concepts. Kind of busted too, but still pretty cool, honestly. Oh, now I want to bust out the old rule books and kind of like remember what it was. Cause it was like, I think there was one that was like Battle Lord or Battle Master or something. That was for like the fighter, and that was like unkillable. Like you had to be level 20 to get it. Or no, I think you had to be like level 19, and then like one of its like really busted feats was at like level 20. And it was just I was like, bro, how is like I was like, no wonder they made they had to like toss all these out. Like all this shit sounds hellacious for a DM to have to deal with. Granted though, the monsters also had some crazy stuff going on. I don't think we'll do that one. Oh, I forgot to deposit my coins. I was gonna drop off a bunch of my coins. You really already explored all this? No, no, we did not. Is there a reason to explore all that up there? No, there is not. But are we going to? Yes, yes, we are. But I got keys and I'm gonna use them. But yeah, that's so insane. I don't know. D&D is like sick. I think one day, like maybe when I'm like done playing video games or something, which I doubt that'll ever come a day. But maybe you hit a point where you're just like, I just don't play video games, or at least my brain, and I need like some sort of creative outlet. I'd probably like pick up, maybe not DMing, but maybe doing like, going on like the forums and Reddit and putting up like scenarios for people that they could use. Like, yeah, there you go. Like I had this world build up where it was just like, uh, you had like the three main kingdoms I had like planned out. One was like ancient Rome with minotaurs. Original, I know. Uh, Another one's gonna be like Germanic medieval, but with like dwarves, so, like underground Germanic medieval knighthoods, like fantasy style. And then I had another one where it was either going to be, or no, it was like a hobgoblin empire, but based off of like ancient China, but just like one big massive one, where like the three major kingdoms, and I had a couple other kingdoms planned out, because like it's really interesting that like in a lot of lore, like hobgoblins are just like slightly bigger, smarter goblins, but like in D&D, hobgoblins are like a military force to be reckoned with. Probably like one of my favorite things in D&D. That and then like minotaurs are like actually intelligent and not just, they have like an actual lore reason for being like full of rage, but they're like actually intelligent monsters, like intelligent humanoids. Probably some of my favorite stuff. Probably why I like D&D so much and I read the books, like all the different book series based off of it. Yeah, I didn't actually mean to like hit him. Oh shit, shit's expensive on this floor. Hot damn. I think with 2 bombs we should be able to kill this guy. Actually, it was just 1 bomb. We can kill this guy. Oh, I should have taken the damage one. Give me this and give me this. The XP tile is like super important. Yeah, I should have taken the +1. If I gotten the +1, we kill that without losing HP. I don't have a bomb. Shit hits way too hard to just blind, you know, put up them dukes. I keep forgetting the standing on the thing. Moves it. Moves it behind you. Breakthrough wall. Why not? Oh, I was hoping that would reach. I guess the other one's like so expensive because of the fact that it's on the first floor. So I think because I think you can save money. Nice. I think I'll or that more. Two hits. No, he's gonna take 4 HP. I should have saved the. Oh, sweet. We crit. No, I just want the attack. E. Oh, nice. Ambi crit. I mean, she has like a 20% chance to crit. Like, it's pretty good. $22. I was like, when Ambi hit and crit, I was like, that's worth trying. Cause she crit pretty hard. What you got here? I don't know. I really like this mode, honestly. I think it's pretty fun. Like, obviously, I wish there was a little bit more customization or more animations to it, but it feels, you know, I don't know, I'm a sucker for like dungeon crawlers like this. I mean, I like Etrian Odyssey for crying out loud, right? Like, it's obviously it's not as like crazy as Etrian Odyssey. We don't got abilities and all that shenanigans. I don't have like a team of like what 5 people. Even though I think like once we get all the contribution points, we could have like the full 5 or the full 3 squad. But it's just like it's fun. It's a nice little thing to do, right? Now, would I want to do it like every week? I mean, if it was just like a single like run a week for just like a couple extra rewards here and there, sure, I really wouldn't mind. But it's definitely not like I definitely probably wouldn't like doing it like Hollow Zero. I have to do it over and over and over and over and over again. But like making an event for it or something every once in a while, it's pretty good. It's not bad. Because I feel like this is gonna be a permanent thing. At least like this mode. Because like again, I've never seen them add something to the journal that's not like permanent. I don't like that that HP thing is here. I don't like that at all. Let's go! Alright, so we have 30 points, which means that I think we need like 20 points, then we can unlock another character slot. I can't attack this guy. There's videos of people doing solo runs in Etrian Odyssey, like with just one class. Honestly, I've never like I've gotten I think like halfway through. What is it? 4? I think the one where you have like the shifter dude on the DS. But I've never been able to. I've never finished completely an Etrian Odyssey game. I do own the Switch collection because reasons. But I don't know if I'd ever do like a playthrough of it though. The key is kind of a bit of a... But I really like Etrian Odyssey. I remember when, after the Switch came out, the sheer amount of different rumors for it to be like, yeah, they're working on an Etrian Odyssey for the Switch. I was so excited for so long, and then nothing ever really came of it. Even though I think if there's actually a series that I would want to Switch, like, version for, would be, the Seventh Dragon series. I played the 3DS demo for it, like, a long time ago, and I remember loving that game. Like, loving the demo. I replayed that demo, like, so many times. Because it was, like, basically Etrian Odyssey, but you had, like, 3D models for your characters, and even though, right, you couldn't really... It was still really limited customization and stuff, like, I loved it. The concept of it was pretty cool, and I was like, yeah, that'd be pretty sick if we could get something like that. Which I have a hard time like playing games on the 3DS again, because like the 3DS is too small for my hands. It cramps up my hands if I play it for too long. Which is why I really like the Switch. That's 15. Good. That's 15. It's too much. Also, me just goes toe to toe with a dude with 14. Hehe. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. Don't know if they actually completed the game going solo like that. They go multiple bosses deep solo. Or video of someone doing solo against the second main boss of Etrian Odyssey 4. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it could get pretty far. Again, I don't know all the specifics. All I know is Etrian Odyssey was hard as shit. Well, mostly because I'm just like, what? Two-handed sword classes? Let's go! Damage goes bird! Get that debuffer! And then be like, but what about the tank? I was like, fuck them tanks. So it was really hard. And I'm just like, I don't need that. Terrible idea. I love the entire concept of it though. I always try like dungeon crawler games whenever they pop up. Oh, we crit. Let's go. Probably something hidden in one of those two things, but I don't want to waste a bomb just yet. But then I get more. Yeah, there's nothing here that was a waste. But it's fine. I need to actually read what Yanagi does, because I think she makes it where I can't attack enemies. Just letting him break all the walls, see what little tidbits he finds. See, in 3 minutes only gets 3 minute 15-second ads. Searchy, you're good. It's because I think it's because like so whenever it tells me that ads are ready to play, it literally usually takes like 30 to 45 seconds before it actually pops up that the ad break is starting. And I think sometimes like it thinks you're already in it, so it just starts counting down faster for y'all. So then it just gives you like slightly like less time. Because like at the start of stream sometimes it'll be like ads, like it'll be like, oh, ads starting in a minute. So it'll do the minute. And then it'll be like ads are ready to play or getting ready to play or whatever, and then it'll literally be another minute, a minute and a half sometimes before it actually starts, which is why sometimes I'll start at like the 6 or 7 minute instead of at like 4 minutes. But then the problem is that I've tried before running the ad like manually at the start of stream, and then it'll just run it again right after, like immediately after. And I was just like, I give up. I give up. I quit. I was like, I can't. I cannot do this. So I should be able to. Yeah, now I no longer care about this. I wonder what they're gonna do with this. If they'll add like more to it or something down the line. Because right now, like this is like it's capped out. I don't need anything else. I don't know if I prefer having like a progress tree I can work through with points, or if I like this like randomized thing better. To be fair, when you randomize it, it at least like, oh, can I say put it like that? I don't know if I said that before. It at least like keeps the previous option, so you can select it again if what it rolls isn't something you want. But I don't know. Really? I only got. There's no way. I had like 30 points already. Alright, what is yanagi?
ご心配なく。
Enemies hit by yanagi will create a box, making it so that only yanagi can attack the enemy and providing the equivalent of defeating that enemy every time she attacks it. So you can use it to farm XP a lot. I'm gonna wait to try and get... Yeah, the problem though is that for something like this, that's not very good. Because she won't be able to kill it, and then I won't be able to attack it. Yeah, see, like that. Because yeah, it's cool that she can do that, but if it could like wear off at some point, that'd be great. Because the only way I've seen it like wear off is if I hit it with a bomb. That means wasting a bomb on that. And you gotta be kind of frugal with those things. But sometimes you don't get very many of them. Nice, I no longer give a shit about keys. Oh, that's diabolical. If I hadn't been paying attention, I would have accidentally attacked the merchant. Really? Oh wait, yeah, but that knocks him out of the thing. Yeah, it's like it's a cool feature, but sometimes like it's a little eh. Basically though, it means I need to like take whatever gives her damage. So that way she can at least kill things. Oh, sweet, we crit. Oh, I didn't pay attention to how many coins I had. Oops. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Lucky guess. All the Resonium tiles and 7 tiles tap. Oh, that means we could have used that on this. That's fine. I was trying to see if I could hit it before she did. It's a doggo! I didn't realize it was a doggo. We love the doggo. Oh, sick. Also, 2 buttons. Bottom members attack -5, protagonist gain 15 attack. It has no bombs. Yeah, Yanagi's kind of rough. These. What do you got? We got the thing. 7th letter is 0. You know, the first letter is C from yesterday. So the 7th letter is... I said 0. I'm dumb. What can I say? But mellow. Similar enough, it doesn't matter. I need to unlock the... Yeah, the Yanagi one, like, it just feels weird because she doesn't have, like, high enough HP for it. At least in this floor. Or high enough damage for it. But then it makes it where, like, I have to use a... I have to use like a bomb to make them targetable. Cause I wish it was like after a certain amount of turns, it just wore off. But which can't open it, just kick the door down. Oh wow, I got a lot of them. Night Boo unleashed. Speed clicking. I feel like this one has slightly more dialogue than their previous events did. Doesn't bode well for my thumb. Yeah, like there's no way this isn't like a permanent edition. Specifically because like it even gives you stuff from Ray. I think the only I don't think the characters have idle animations. Like they do in Star Rail and Genshin. Probably because for the most part, well no, you could argue that in Star Rail you're pretty active too. Like you're pretty in combat pretty often. That's just something I realized right now. To be fair though, for me to realize that like this far after the game's been out, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Like it's obviously a cool, like nifty feature, but it's also kind of like drugs. Many enemies will become ether crystals. But we get XP when we get XP when we buy things. Wait, how much do we have left over? Because I want to get Caesar. We have exactly 1 contribution point. This floor Yanagi could probably actually do some pretty good work though, because with her thing we'll get the XP anyway. Because as long as she's attacking, We get XP. Oh, nice. Last time I did spend like I don't know how much to get that. Oh, we still don't have enough. Maybe we'll get enough from opening this. Yeah, we got enough. Actually, that's it. What you particularly enjoy about it? Maybe conditional loot for monster to try to do get it. Need to kill it to turn and use the item. Ah. Yeah, I knew about the I remembered about the conditional loot, but I forgot about the item. I watched a couple of Etri and Odyssey playthroughs from other people, like over time. Because you know, it's just a case of when I haven't been able to finish a full run and I keep getting my ass whooped, I like to watch people that know what they're doing. But yeah, I forgot about the. I didn't remember about it. I think I want coins. I think coins are more important than XP. Oh, that's pretty good. I forgot to check if there was a. There was upgrades I could get yet. Hell no. Yeah, just toss my Resonium in there. It's all big. All good. No biggie. Brother. Oh, it killed the merchant. One of the randomly generated bombs killed the merchant. That's actually kind of funny. May tries not to murder Hobo, the merchant game. Yeah, boy. Just like, all right, yeah, I guess, you know, not just ending my pacifist run for no reason. Game, thanks, thanks. Oh, this will be. I was like, it looks like a mech thing. Second H. You're going to be. You know, this kind of reminds me of. I don't know if y'all remember the board game. I think it was like Codebreaker or something, where you had this. You'd have this like board that would have basically rows of 4 holes in it, and you had to guess which color. Like what color the pins were. Like you'd have different colored pins, and one set of holes would be covered from one side. And so you'd have one player who would choose like 4 pin colors in a specific order as the code, and then you had like it was basically like Hangman but simpler. And you know, and they would tell you like right color, right spot, stuff like that. We used to have that. Really used to play that a lot growing up. It may or may not have incited violence on a couple times because we would also like me and my brother were cheaters against each other. Like, when one of us would be thinking real hard, like maybe close your eyes, you would like flip the colors around, change the colors. It would be like, oh, you're still wrong. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I'm looking at the colors I got right here. You have not hit them. I guess it's like an easier battleship, right? Or something like, yeah, you talking about battleship. Move the boat over a little bit. Like, no. You hit the same spot you hit last time. How? No, I'm just saying, Don't get mad at me. Don't hate the player, hate the game. But yeah, the code thing in here sometimes reminds me of that. I think I'm gonna do, yeah, we're gonna do Yanagi's trust thing, and then we'll wrap it up. This has been raining, so I have a headache, but I like this. I like this Arapego, whatever you want to call it. This Don Quixote thing. Arpeggio. Sure. It's pretty nice. It's a nice little change of pace from everything else. But yeah, we'll keep like... I'm kind of... Well, really, right now, I just need to farm stuff for Rena. To get her built up. And then we have a bunch of this shit to get through. Yeah, Rena's kind of like our big one that I need to get her built up and leveled. But, you know, I need the dinero and the parts. Which the parts aren't like too bad to get. Because I still have a couple of the chests. So I don't actually have to fight. Well, I think I've used up like all my free ones for the week anyway. But I think I have like 2 boxes, so I can get it to here. It's just I'm not too concerned because I feel like for Arena, there's just no real point once you get to C to worry about, you know, getting it, like worry about upgrading her passive until you get here. Because it's like, it's a 1.2% difference. No, 1.8% difference, right? And most of it is like backloaded because it's like 0.6, 0.6, 12, right? Like 1.8. Right, because it's just like 0.6, 0.6, 0.6. Is like the difference. So I think I'll probably just wait until I get her to 60 and then just try to like do ballerina fights on the weeklies. The big thing is getting this leveled up, I feel. I feel like this is like her most important thing. I think, does it? The only downside is I don't think it tells you how long the dolls stay on the field for, like in game. Unless that's tied to something else. Because Rena's buff works as long as like they're on the field. I mean, it probably shows like a buff window or something. Because her passive is as long as her ghosty bang boos are on the field, you know, it gives the pen ratio. To be fair, there's also like an argument to be made that I might just be wasting my time doing this since all she gives is pen ratio on their team buff. But this is also pretty good just because of the fact that it increases the shock and then increases how much electric damage your team deals. Because the other, like the other thing, like the other option is, I think like the best actual spread would be Caesar or Ellen, Caesar, Sokaku on one team. I'm thinking for like the Shinju defense, and then just a mono electric team with Yanagi, Seth, and Rina, because Seth gives anomaly proficiency. What is his skill scale off? Attribute or faction, final judgment or finishing move. Electrified hits an enemy, targets anomaly, build-up resistance, all attributes is reduced 20%. And then this is, he gains shield of resolve equal to 80% of his initial attack up to a max of 3. Oh, so he scales off of attack, basically. And then when he triggers his little like swap, he moves his shield over to the next person, and it lasts 25 seconds. Once every 10 seconds. And increases anomaly efficiency by 100. And then that scales with Yanagi's disorder. Because Yanagi's disorder damage that she does, her like polar disorder, is based off of her I was thinking it's based off of her thing, no? After Yanagi launches the EX attack, the damage multiplier disorder is increased by 250%. Oh no, this is something else. Yeah, no, this is why Yanagi's like best teams are disorder teams, right? Because you like proc disorder and then like regular disorder, and then her disorder effect is increased. Well, actually, I don't know if it has to be a different disorder effect, but basically you just kind of keep this permanently locked up. You got something that scales off of anomaly proficiency though. Pretty sure, like damage wise. Oh, here we go. It triggers a special disorder effect, polarity disorder, dealing 15% of the original disorder effect's damage, plus an additional 2.9, which I think it bumps up to like 3200 at 12. Of Yanagi's anomaly proficiency. Polarity disorder will not remove the thing. Yeah, so you kind of want her anomaly proficiency up. Which we're at 316. We definitely want it higher than that. But that requires getting like anomaly proficiency on everything. Like for substats, which we do not have. And then having it hit anomaly proficiency. Like basically something like this, right? +2 on other stuff. Yeah, this is one where we need a different one. What do I want for this actually? For her 6? I don't think her 6 really matters what she has. As much. I know you want anomaly mastery if you're doing the disorder, but I don't plan on doing the disorder playstyle because I'm lazy. I don't feel like. Well, I technically should because I have Piper with her W engine, but lazy. Oh, yeah. Time to go on a coffee date with the queen. Insert pointing Spider-Man meme here. like an instant before we turn into Belle. Look of extreme disappointment. I bet. Bro, he's got like an espresso head. You telling me you just want decaf? We got them bonus points. That was the right answer. Just really food. Bro. Bro, they literally just put unit. Milk, pudding, and cake are all food. No, no, no. No, no, never. The only downside is I don't know, I kind of wish her like background thing was a little more, I'll say, you know? But we got Caesar for that, it's fine. I'm still so sad though. Like, oh, she looks so good on the art here for the moonlight traces. Like, oh, she looks so good in slacks. Oh, I just realized this Okaku's in the. She looks so good in slacks. Why didn't they put her in slacks? Queen deserves it. I guess it's just for, so we get, there's another 300 in these plus 60 polychrome, which is nice. But with another 300, is that enough? That's like 450. I don't think you can clean out the shop with that, can you? It's 450, so we'll have like 250 left over. Oh, it might be close. No, it doesn't really matter to me, because I'm going to go for this, this. And then with whatever's left over, I'll grab this on W engine. And then the Bang Boo one. We'll find out. Anyway, I have a headache, so I think I'm just gonna chop it off there. Yanagi is coming along nicely. We'll have more of the story quest tomorrow. And more of the, we'll do more of the arpeggio questing. Which I don't think we don't, I think we have like what? 2 more? Like after the current one that we're on? Yeah, it's been pretty fun. I like it. So thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. If there's any day for you have it. If there's any day for yourself. Hey, I did it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.